Once we first got the Umi Max, we thought, was it the Umi Super? Well, it looks like kind of similar, but at the same time a little bit different. My name is Linus, stay tuned for the full Gizmo China's review. In the box, you're getting all the usual stuff, and there are no extras included. As far as design, we are looking at the all-metal phone, except for the top and bottom parts for antennas on the back. The Umi Max is well built and it feels quite premium, but the buttons rattle just a little bit. Speaking of the buttons, we have a dedicated customizable key which can be programmed to open up a certain app. It's a great idea, but this feature does not work straight from the standby mode, meaning that you have to unlock your phone first. As for display, we have a 5.5 inches 1080p panel. As usual to Umi phones, the display is sharp, bright and vibrant. However, it is a little reflective if you use it outdoors. A pulsing notification LED light is one of my favorite features, and you can change the colors of it. As for selfie camera, we have a 5-megapixel shooter. When it comes to the main camera, there is a 13-megapixel shooter with f2.0 aperture and dual-tone dual LED flash. The fingerprint sensor is accurate, it works straight from the standby mode, but the display is a little slow to react at times. The loudspeaker quality is just average and the volume output is kind of low. The sound via the headset jack is actually not bad at all for a budget phone, and that is thanks to the built-in hi-fi audio chip. When it comes to hardware, Umi Max comes with some specs we have already seen on quite a few China phones. The device sports an octa-core Helio P10 chip, 3GB of RAM and just 16GB of expandable storage. The 3D gaming performance is good, but only if you play games on medium graphics. If you play some games like Assault 8 on the highest graphics settings, you should expect quite a bit of stutter or even lag. What I like about Umi phones is that they ship with nearly stock-looking Android 6.0 out of the box with just a few added features. One of the key features is that you can choose between physical capacitive buttons and the on-screen navigation keys. Also, you can switch the position of them. Most importantly, the user interface is fast and I didn't have any lag or any hiccups. The daylight image quality is just mediocre. Sure, you can get some decent looking images with this phone, but usually the colors are a little bit off, the dynamic range adjustment is poor, and there could be more detail. As for low-light camera performance, it is okay for a $150 phone, but it is definitely not the best in class. As for video, the quality of footage is okay, but it could definitely look sharper. The selfie camera can take images that are for sure usable for social media needs. Most of the connectivity options are fine, but the GPS is not always accurate, for example, if you use it outside the city like I did. A 4000 mAh battery performs well. To be honest, I could not squeeze it out in one day, and I would say that the Umi Max should last you 2 or even 3 days of normal usage. That translates to over 7 hours of screen on time, which is a very good result. Umi Max aims to bring you a premium design, some nice features and simplicity in one package. It definitely succeeds in some ways, but it fails elsewhere. We have an all-metal design, nice and sharp display, clean looking and fast user interface, and some welcome customization options. Also, a beefy battery will keep the lights on for quite a bit of time. On the other hand, the buttons of the phone rattle quite a bit. The 3D gaming is only possible if you set the graphics to medium in some games. Also, the camera is a department where Umi needs to step their game up. Sure, you can get some nice looking images with this phone, but more often than not, you will not be happy with the results. At the end of the day, Umi Max is not a bad phone, but it is not the best in class either. It has some nice features that make a phone a compelling offering, but shortcomings are to be taken in consideration too. It was Linus, thanks for watching, and please drop me a comment down below if you have any questions about this phone, and please visit gizmochina.com for a more detailed written review. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel and like this video, and yeah, see you in the next video soon.